Hello, and you join me in the Medway Valley on a very foggy, cold February day. You would think that it's the middle of winter still, but the light levels tell me that the spring is on its way. Last fish out of here was probably 6 or 7 weeks ago now, so it ain't exactly fishing its head off. But I always think February is a good time to start. When the light gets longer than daylight hours, nature and the fish I include in that, they start to notice it and they start to move about more. I've been asked to get back to doing the blogs by people requesting to RidgeMonkey really, so you can watch the new blogs through the RidgeMonkey channel on YouTube or on our Facebook, and I do have my own YouTube channel which is Dave Levy, A Quest for Angling, so subscribe to that and start following me. There's going to be lots of tips and things on there. I'm going to put lots of short videos showing rigs and things like that, so hopefully throughout the year you can watch my blogs and maybe pick up a few tips or just enjoy the storyline. There's going to be lots of things going on. I've got 10 weeks away abroad and I'm going to be showing some of the behind the scenes stuff that go on when we're making the RidgeMonkey movies, hopefully some of the funny stuff and some of the stuff that happens when I'm at the lake. I'll be fishing this lake with a good friend of mine, Carp, who's a little bit under the radar and shy, but I'm going to manage to get him on film a bit this year and we'll pick up some tips from him as well. But yeah, that's about it. I'm presently blanking my arse off on here, so I'm going to get back to doing that and we'll catch up at a later date. Well, to say things have been a bit tough going lately is an understatement. Lake's not done a bite in 6 or 7 weeks, so I was well happy when the rod went a minute ago. Caught this beauty, just over £29. Well chuffed with that. Still a bit lively, a few leeches on her, so they've been laid up. Give a little spin round. I say the lake's been fishing very slow, so I was quite surprised to get a take quick today, but the temperatures have really come up this week. And boy, am I glad I came down. Look at that, absolute cracker. Class carp, that. Thank you, darling. Well, I've come to the end of my 48-hour session, and apart from that one fish at the beginning, £29.4, nothing else has happened. I ain't even seen a fish show, but it's a good start. It was only my second trip out on the new bait, and I've had one, so there's a bit of confidence there. Not that I ever question any bait I get from mainline, but I do a little twist on my bait, like certain oils or dips that I add to it, just to have a little bit of a different note to the bait. But yeah, it's worked, and I'll be back next week. Just going to keep applying the bait now, keep getting down nice and regular. But right now I've got to pack up really quick. I'm meeting my mate Jay and we're off to the Northern Show where we're going to be working all weekend. So I'll be back end of next week, hopefully. We catch up then. and hopefully snare another one, see what happens. So I'll just run you through what's going on this session. Got down about 9 AM, had a good look round for fish but didn't see anything. But my gut instincts told me they were in a similar area to what I'd seen them the other week. So I tried to get a bit of a central swim. The wind and the rain's been battering me setting up, but I've got the rods out. You can probably hear the rain on the roof now, it's absolutely tipping it down. But got the rods out. Not very easy, big crosswind, so I was getting big bows in the line, and it's very hard to feel that lead down when it's windy. But them winter sessions where I spent hours plumbing and finding clear spots are really paying off now, because on days like today when you can't get a drop, I've done a lot of you know, work in them areas and I know they're clear, so that's paid off. The rod had been out about an hour, hour and a half, and I've got a mad drop back on the left hand rod. It literally just hit the floor, and good scrap. Netted a lovely little fat linear that weighed 28 pound 14 ounces. I'm chuffed with that, because since I had that fish probably 10 days ago, the lake's only done 2 more bites, so to come back and get one straight away, I'm chuffed with that. But we'll take a look at that fish and then we'll catch up later on.
And the promises we made.
Well, didn't come down to Kent last week, so I had a week off and I was actually gagging to get back, so got the rods out when I got here. I was just about to sit down and made the first cup of tea, and the rod's gone straight away. Check her out. Little short plump fish, 28 pounds 14 ounces. Beautiful linear. Well, I woke up this morning, mega strong wind blowing into my face, really uncomfortable and cold, and I decided I'd move around to the other side of the lake. I can use the wind to my advantage because it's helping me get good range, it's blowing straight over my head. I then peppered the area with 5 or 6 bombs just to put a bit of smell into the area. Since then I've seen 4 or 5 fish show out there, so it's actually looking really good. Hopefully one of them's going to get their head down and we can have another fish. I'll let you know what goes on and we'll catch up later. Just after 6:30, left hand rod's pulled up tight, really good scrap, tried to get me in the reeds in the margin, had to really give it some, and got it in. Lovely mirror, 27.5 pound. So that move yesterday's like really paid off. Glad I put the effort in. I knew they were there because I see 2 or 3 just on dark. Saw a really good fish. So yeah, just stuck it in the retainer. Finish my tea, we get out and have a look, and then I've got to shoot, but I am back next week, and hopefully regular bites now, we're going to get amongst some of the big fish, but I'm pleased with what I've got. Let's have a look at her and then we're off. There you go, early morning sun. Almost spring. Man, it's good to be alive. Gotta love carp fishing, haven't you?